Just when you thought the stock market or SPACs couldn't get any crazier, or the times get any crazier, look what we got here. TMTG. I'm trying to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think is what's going on in my head. Ticker TMTG, announcing Trump Media, Donald Trump Media and Technology Group. What? Seriously. We got a SPAC that is paired up with Donald Trump that is going to take a newly formed media and technology group to the stock market. Crazy, huh? Your ticker NASDAQ DWAC. The SPAC is Digital World Acquisition, DWAC, have entered a definitive agreement providing a business combination. They'll be publicly listed in the subject to regulatory stock approval, of course. Transaction values the media company an enterprise value of $875 million with a potential additional earnout of $825 million in additional shares at a valuation they are granted, okay, for a cumulative valuation of $1.7 billion, depending on the performance of the stock price post-business combination. That's interesting. That's real interesting right there. Trump Media Technology Group's growth plans initially will be funded by DWAC's cash and trust of $300 million, assuming there's no redemptions. That's where it kind of gets sketchy already, right? Because, as y'all might know, most SPACs are getting like, I don't know, probably average of 75% are redeeming cash. So if they lose 75% of cash, are they going to have enough? Or is this where they're going to do this weird thing where they're going to add on the millions? I don't know. So we could have some like end tier term drama with this one, which is probably good for the stock market, honestly. And SPACs. Trump Media Technology Group's mission is to create a rival to the liberal media and fight back against the big tech companies in the Silicon Valley, which have used their unaltered power to silence opposing voices in America. This is amazing that this is happening right now. Amazing time to be alive. Trump Media Technology Group will soon be launching a social network named Truth Social. So I reached out to a friend at our group and I was asking, man, didn't he? I thought Trump had his own like social media, but then they took it down. I guess he was just on it and it was like through something else. I don't know anything else about it. So I guess he was on another social media after he got kicked off of Twitter. And I think they ended up getting rid of that one. I don't know, quote unquote, why. But he obviously needs a way to communicate with people, right? I think that's good. I'm all for freedom of speech. I don't see how people shouldn't be. Truth Social is now available for pre-order. I think that's kind of genius in its own. They're allowing you to pre-order the app. So you can go pre-order the app on the Apple App Store. Right away, though, I look at this like whoever was in charge, maybe it was Apple, or I don't know who made them take off the last social media thing. But whoever knocked on Apple's door, or maybe it was Apple, decided not to list the app. So why wouldn't Apple decide not to have the Truth Social app on their platform? So that kind of scared me right there. Like, well, that could bankrupt the whole company, right? They said Truth Social plans to begin its beta launch for invited guests in November of this year. A nationwide rollout is expected the first quarter of next year. Those who are interested in joining Truth Social may now visit truthsocial.com to sign up for the invite list. Trump, the chairman of TM Ninja Turtles, stated, "I created Truth Social and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to stand up to the tyranny of big tech. We live in a world where the Taliban has a huge presence on Twitter, yet your favorite American president has been silenced." It's kind of weird. This is acceptable or unacceptable. I'm excited to see and send our truth away from big tech. Patrick F. Orlando, the CEO of the SPAC, DWAC, said, "Digital World has formed to create public shareholder value, and we believe that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of the most promising business combination partners to fulfill that purpose." No matter what, here's the deal. I've actually done videos on this guy, Patrick F. Orlando. Can anyone name the stocks or tickers that this guy is actually running to? He's actually got a lot of involvement in Mexico, in the Mexican stock market. He's also got some cool factor stuff going on. So this dude just got a lot cooler. He just got a lot cooler, if you ask me, because no matter what, when there's drama, whether people look at it as good or bad, it's usually actually good macro long term for the person, business, or whatever. This guy's branded name is going to get big just because of this. This is huge. Digital World was formed to create public shareholder value, blah, blah, blah. Trust, where I talked about. Additionally, they intend to launch a subscription video on demand service, so a YouTube. That's nice. They're just calling it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Plus. I think that's smart. Will feature non-woke entertainment programming news. So I honestly don't know what that exact term means. I've seen it, put out here and there. I'm sure it's political. So my question here is, are they actually going to make it like 100% free speech, or are they still going to censor it and just only allow quote-unquote non-woke? That would be my problem with it. News, podcasts, and more. They named Scott St. John as the leader of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Plus. Corporate operations, Scott St. John is the executive producer of Deal or No Deal. Okay, I've heard of that. And America's Got Talent. So that's a big dude to bring in there. And has produced over 1,000 hours of network cable TV. Teenage Mutant corporate website, teenagemutantninjaturtlecorp.com. Kind of interesting. Here's the deal. Look at this. We have already got CNBC, The Street, everyone, ABC, Market Watch, Salon, Twitter, Fox Business, Fortune, Axios, all already talking about this. This is exactly what we want to happen. The more people we can get signing up for the stock market, if this gets a lot of Trump people that never invested in the stock market, not only into the stock market, but into SPACs, this is good. Because what if Trump starts talking about some more GM stuff or whatever, anything to get more liquidity into stocks, I think is good. Most people don't know how easy it can be to make money in the stock market. Most people think you got to have a real confusing business or become a farmer or something terrible like that, Nothing terrible about farms. I'm just saying, like, that's a hard job. It's a hard job. Why not take some of that farming money and put it into SPACs maybe? I don't know. Are we going to see a lot new money showing up just for this SPAC? I think we are. You can't deny it. There's lots of hardcore Trump people and Republican people, right? Even JFK people are liking him. And JFK was a Democrat, wasn't he? Can anyone answer that? I think it's going to be good for SPACs. I don't know if I'm going to touch this one. I think warrants are like 50, 60 cents like everything else. We already have a corporate presentation. To me, they're going right at the throat, man. 5-finger throat punch, which is good. Like him or not, Trump is good at stirring the pot. He conquered a lot of things, and a lot of it was through drama and relationships. So check this out. We're stirring the pot. Tech monopoly censorship threatens free speech. It's a great headline, but it's true, man. I don't like any sort of censorship, honestly, when it comes to being able to state people's opinions. What happened to freedom of speech? Says liberal tech media outlets flex unilateral power to the silence opposition. Amazon will suspend hosting for pro-Trump social network. Twitter permanently bans the President Trump. They're throwing these suspenseful headlines. They're calling it like it is. So they're saying the President of the United States was banned from Twitter, but they maintain and let Taliban on there. I know they're doing like, again, I stay as far away from this stuff as I can, but all I know is there was like some people getting killed and stuff. I don't know if like those accounts from the Taliban ever got kicked off or not, but I mean, that is really weird to think about, right? Who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy? I don't know. Should we let people decide and discern for themselves, or should we pick which one is the bad guy or good guy? I don't know. Maybe just have rules like extreme violence isn't allowed on there. I can understand that. You know, like the stuff in the what is that called? Oh yeah, the 10 Commandments. You know, as long as you're not really hurting people, something like that. Market opportunity to disrupt big tech. This is crazy, dude. Look at this. What if digital media wasn't the FANG monopoly? You see what they're doing here? They're literally going straight after FANG, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, and Twitter. This is kind of cool. I'm liking it. So corporate competitive structure, what do we got? Right against Facebook. So they're having social, or Truth Social is going to be their Facebook, basically. Then they're going to go against iHeartMedia, Disney, Netflix with the plus. I think it's good that they're branding it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Plus. I wish they would have done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Social instead of Truth Social. But whatever. As long as it's kind of in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing, we're fine. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle news. Great. And remember what I was talking about before, how I was saying the thing that worried me is, okay, they're launching on Apple. Isn't Apple just going to, like, people are going to outlash and, you know, we're going to walk on an Apple if you let Trump have an app or something like that. And then so Apple will just kill the app, right? Well, here's how they're going to get away with that long term is they're talking about an opportunity tech stack. What does this mean? You know, they got to have their own computers. They got to have their own way to accept payments through like Stripe. Most companies are using FANG. Microsoft, Amazon, and Google for data, to back up data. But Trump now knows you can't trust FANG because they'll just pull your stuff off. So they're saying long term they want to have their own data servers. That's a lot of money. They need to get on that like right away, if you ask me, because I could just see Apple pulling it from the App Store right away, like maybe tomorrow. I'm like, will you let them in? I don't know. Regardless, though, I think it would, you know, when you take something away from people, it makes them want it. So, you know, maybe I'll just make people want it even more. We don't need to tell you that social media is, you know, the new cool thing. I think you get it. Trump's historical social media following. This means a lot. $150 million followers. But not no more, because I think he's kicked off all these. Do we really need to show you the size of the audiences and all that? I don't think. Inclusive big tent approach. Okay, you are all welcome. Okay, so they are saying it's not going to just be non-woke. Again, I was guessing that was a left or a right thing, but maybe I was wrong. So it looks like we're going to get everyone. So this is kind of cool. This is what I should be. Liberals, independents, and conservatives, and everyone in between all those should be allowed on a free speech platform. You know, regardless, though, I think companies should be able to decide what they want, but it becomes kind of weird when you're the one deciding what's right and what's wrong, and what's truth and what's not, when both sides can usually get proven right or wrong. That's where it just gets weird. So I think maybe if I did this, like if I was doing my own, I would say like anything other than violence is allowed. Or, you know, and maybe 18 plus nudie stuff, right? Can't do either of those. Regardless, it'll be interesting because they're saying everyone can come and hang out here. It'll be very interesting to see if they ever actually go against that. 1/3 would use a Trump-backed social media platform, The Hill said. Would use a social media platform that was backed by former President Trump? Look at that. 1/3 said they would. Maybe. People said maybe. Maybe they were on the fence like me, kind of thinking, well, I don't care who's running it. I just want it completely free speech. I'm probably in that 16%, you know. Get everyone to be able to talk. Galvanizing a conservative media universe. So looks like they're going to try to bring on other places, Newsmax, Revolver, Turning Point USA, and so they're going to get other brands on here. It's not just going to be, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tube only. They're the only ones that can talk. They're going to say, we're going to allow all these other people to have stuff on there too. I think Parler, isn't that the one? Isn't that the one that they took off the app stores? Not sure. So there's the app. Looks like Twitter. In fact, that looks exactly like Twitter. Right here. Looks exactly like Twitter. Y'all be real familiar with it. Truth Social Media, great. On-demand programming. So this is interesting here. What's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Plus? On-demand streaming service that will provide news, big tent entertainment, exciting documentaries, sports programming, and more. The American public is seeking non-woke entertainment, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will provide content for all you to enjoy. So cool, man. I never thought about it, but I guess, there's probably sports stuff that they don't allow for certain reasons too. I have no idea. Are they like, maybe that's true. Like people are kicked out of sports because they thought one way or they didn't. Regardless, this is cool, and this could be huge right here alone. If we get some like pay-per-view, Manny Pacquiao, is that Manny Pacquiao? Can't really tell. Yeah, I think it's Manny Pacquiao. If we get him signing up on here, saying he's going to be the exclusive guy for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Plus, that'll get a lot of people's in here. And, Trump conquered media, so he knows that very well. This is going to be really interesting to see. Maybe what if they got some like actual like tier 1 AAA stuff on here? Honestly, like I can't even stand, like I still have Netflix for like the random stuff they might have, but to me like 98% of the stuff on Netflix is terrible. So if they can get like, I don't know, some totally different types of shows than Netflix, cool, I'll take it. The Apprentice, History of President's Entertainment. I was just talking about that. The guy knows media. This universe, there you go. What do you guys think? I don't think I'm going to touch this financially, yo. I mean, obviously, if it starts becoming like meme territory, sure, but I'm not touching it. But to be fair, I'm not touching any SPACs right now. Okay. It's not because of anything other than the fact I'm thinking financially. That's why we're here, right? Am I going to touch this as a financial decision? No. If it de-SPACs and hits $2, I'll look at it. But right now, I'm being picky. Why? Because I can get so many things so cheap. We'll have to see, though. We will have to see. I could see, like I said, if we get a lot of money coming into this that wasn't ever in the stock market, which I think is going to happen. It could be hundreds of millions of dollars, dude. I could see it. And then this will be interesting to see if and who Trump is going to end up getting to sign up for exclusive show rights or something. Like, I know Anthony Bourdain is gone, but I was just seeing, I guess when I saw this, I thought of him. Like, give me another Anthony Bourdain show, man. Can we get something like that? I don't know. What do you guys think? You going to invest in this one just because you liked freedom of speech? There can be that too. But I try to keep all emotion 100% out of investing. It's hard to do, but once you cross over, then you'll get it. But thanks for watching this, y'all. I appreciate it. We will see you all out there tomorrow.